Hello and welcome. I'm Ron Romano, and I have with me today Dr. Gregory Wyke, a very successful dentist in Irmo, South Carolina. And together we're going to answer the real question at hand for your practice, which is how to generate new, high-quality leads that turn into patients for your restorative dental practice fast. I mean, could you use a constant stream of new qualified cash-paying patients? And you want to know the hands-down #1 way to generate high-quality leads that turn into patients and turbocharge the growth of your cosmetic, sedation, or implant dentistry. By the way, this works in any market. Have you ever said to yourself, if I could just get a steady, dependable, predictable stream of high-quality cosmetic cash patients coming in, my practice would be killer, and I could finally relax, not worry about where my next patient is coming from. I know you say this all the time, right? Well, there is a better way, and in the next few minutes, you're going to learn a proven way to get out of the unpredictable rat race and become an entrepreneurial dentist that has patient acquisition experts working hard for you while you reap the benefits and have more time to spend with your family and friends. What you're about to learn is what most dentists are currently doing and why they're not generating many new patients. The #1 way for restorative dentists in any market to generate high-quality leads that turn into patients fast, and how to dominate your market over your former competitors, and how you can generate 4 times as many leads for your practice in the next few weeks using this strategy. Think about this logically for yourself. I mean, right now, if you had to generate new high-quality leads that turn into patients for your restorative dental practice fast, what would you do? Well, let's look at what many dentists try and do. There's newspaper ads, billboards, TV, radio, social media, and Google. But please note, this is not about SEO. There's a question for you. What is the biggest difference between Google and all the others? Well, when a patient is searching on Google, they're a red-hot lead that is searching, finding, and calling you. They have already taken an action and are much closer to becoming a patient than someone that you interrupt with advertising like billboard, TV, radio, etc. Some of these one-step marketing strategies can work, but without the right follow-up and consistency in monitoring of your ROI, a dentist can go broke throwing money at the wall and hoping something sticks, and of course is profitable. So SEO is a great long-term investment for a practice, but there's only one way to generate high-quality leads in less than 1 week and be at the top of Google for hundreds of different keywords and keyword variations. So let's take a look. If I'm searching for, let's say, a cosmetic dentistry in Buffalo, New York, and I type that into Google, of course, all the ads come up. And they're designated ads, but they come up first. And that's what people are looking for. They're looking for a solution to their problem fast. Now, here's why most Google ad campaigns fail. Because a lot of people do spend money on Google ads, but they don't send them to a dedicated landing page, or they have an awful landing page, or they have a horrible ad with a low click-through rate. And there's no email capture for tracking. There's no email follow-up campaign to convert the visitor website, because they're probably going to more than one site. So if you don't capture their contact information, there's no way for you to follow up and create that relationship. And there's no call tracking phone number to cross-reference actual patient conversions. And basically, no way to track your ROI. So here's an example of a real, I'd say awful, landing page. But a dentist has paid on Google Ads for someone to go to this website for dental implants. Now when I get there, I've got to find dental implants. Now people who use pay-per-click are looking for a solution right away. Here's another one. It's a very nice web page, and they're actually trying to capture their name and email address and phone number, but it's a very boring page and it doesn't relate to dental implants. Here's another one. People are spending money driving people to these types of web pages. Now, you can often double the amount of leads you're getting for the same amount of money spent just by having a good, high-converting landing page. Here's an example of the landing page that Dr. Wyke uses. Now, if you look at it carefully, there are a number of items here that just work well because it's all thought out on a marketing and conversion process. So let's take a look at it. Here's the components of a high converting landing page. #1, you've got video. Video is very popular right now. People like to look at videos. Number 2, there's a great offer with email capture and an automatic follow-up. If you look, there's an email offer for a free gift of a free CT scan of $450 value. People don't want to pass this up, so they automatically put in their first name and their email address. And we have copy that sells here. This is an implant, so not only does it have the video, it also has strong copy. So how would you like to capture the name, the email address, the phone number of prospects who called you or entered their email address from your Google or pay-per-click AdWords campaign? Because right now, people are using pay-per-click, don't do any of that. Now, here's the email you get when someone fills in their name and email address from that pay-per-click, that dedicated website. You get an email giving you the first name, the last name, and the email address so you can follow up with these people. You also have a dedicated number. And with this dedicated number, you get a call tracking report. You get the name and the phone number of the people who called you up and the time they called. Now, obviously, you can't get the phone number every single time. It depends on, the person's type of phone they're using. They may have call blocking on it, so you can't get everything all the time. But about 80% of the time, you can get their name, and we always get the phone number, so you can follow up. So, Greg, let's just go over the results that you received last month on your pay-per-click budget of $1,000.
And this is pretty typical for us with our pay-per-click budget and then our seminars. We gathered 20 leads in that month. We had 12 people come to the implant seminar from those 20 leads, and we generated about $24,600 worth of cosmetic and implant dental care, which with myself, I run a 70% overhead, so I probably do a little more marketing than most. The take home from that was $8,200. We've had.
Okay, go ahead.
And that's a typical seminar. We've had some amazing seminars. In March of 2015, we generated over $80,000 worth of dentistry just from that 1-hour seminar, and it all had to do with attracting the right people to the office who were just looking for a solution.
Now you had mentioned when we were talking about this before, not everyone gets implants.
No, not at all. It actually is amazing because I get more collateral dentistry, cosmetic and restorative and other things than just implants. It's just bringing people. I think people don't know what questions to ask. They really don't know what to look for. They see something that seems appealing and they've heard about dental implants. They come to a seminar. They perceive you as an authority, and they decide they want you to restore their dental health. And it's not always with implants that I restore somebody's dental health.
Well, we've been doing pay-per-click for you for a number of years, and it really hasn't really turned around and really led to these types of numbers until we started implementing this whole implant system, dedicated web page, dedicated seminar. And so you've gone through a lot of testing with this and a lot of refining of this process, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. We've tried a lot of different things and just different ads and titles and things in our pay-per-click. But when we started doing the seminars and started adding the landing pages to it so that we could really track these people and follow up with them and give them a personal invitation, or not everybody is ready for a seminar. It's a pretty big step for some people. So we send them a lot of information, and we keep sending them information every month and every week through email. And then when the time is right, then they show up. And when they show up, they've determined they're ready to have something done. And when you do a seminar, like I said before, you are perceived as the authority, and you can really take over a role to lead these people to what they need.
And it's not only like the one-time sort of sale that you get from this. They become patients.
Oh yeah, yeah. They become continuing care patients, and they're great referral sources. Everybody knows the best referral sources are the ones who are kind of hot and new to the office. And again, if you give them a great experience, you follow through with what you say you can do, they become great referral sources, and these kind of people hang around with similar type people.
So the lifetime value of these patients is actually much higher than the numbers that we're showing right here on the
Oh yeah.
the one time come in and get some cosmetic work done.
That's exactly right. I do a lot of sedation marketing, and sedation patients are typically one and done. They come in, get fixed, and then they're gone. And they don't refer so much. These kinds of folks, they stick around, and they become great referral sources and great hygiene patients, and just everything you want in a dental patient.
Well, that's fantastic. So here's what we know. We know that Google's the new yellow pages, and it's going to be the #1 way for dentists to generate leads via the internet for a long time to come. So if you're on this webinar and you're interested in generating leads from Google, then you're missing out on a huge opportunity. While other dentists just steal your patients. So you can do Google Ads yourself and go through years of trial and error and spend tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure out what works. Or we can do it for you and plug in our proven high-converting landing page ads, keywords, additional optimization tricks, and our in-office turnkey seminar system that we've perfected. You don't need to go through the trial and error period of testing. So the choice is yours. You can try and do it all yourself, or you can use our turnkey cosmetic implant system that Dr. Wyke and I have perfected over our testing period that produces results. We appreciate your time and hope that you've received some great value from this presentation, and we look forward to speaking with you if you choose to have a free consultation to discuss how we can work for your practice. Now, give us a call at 877-767-7775. Our extension is 102. You can visit us at Your Internet Doctor and /contact us to schedule an appointment. We'd love to show you how this can work for your office, and you can use this system to generate thousands of dollars in profit. Greg, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Ron.
Talk to you soon.
Mm-hmm.